this is a brand new product from Brother. This is called the PrintModa. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but before I talk about the PrintModa, I want to tell you about something that's really exciting that everyone has access to right now, and that is called Artspira, and it is an app that you can download on your phone or on your tablet, and then you have access to tons and tons of content. So on my, right here on my smartphone, I have Artspira up and running right here, and every week there's a brand new magazine that is in, and so when I click on the magazine, it has all the information here that in the content for the magazine. Then there are projects right in here. So if you choose a project and you scroll down, most of them have a video, and then there's also the list of supplies that you need for the project and step-by-step instructions. And if it's an embroidery design and you have a Brother Wi-Fi capable embroidery machine, you can send the design right to your embroidery machine. And then also if you have a scan and cut that's Wi-Fi and it uses a scan and cut, then you can send that right there to your scan and cut as well. But the project info and everything is open to everybody. Now I'm going to go back here, and now we're going to talk about, if I touch the button, let's talk about what's up here. Oh, down here you're going to find free embroidery designs and free scan and cut and other designs. And again, that's for those of us that have a Brother Wi-Fi machine, and we're ready to go. So across the top here, there's embroidery and cutting designs. Oh, and by the way, you can make your own embroidery design in here, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to go to printing. So let's talk about what the PrintModa is. The PrintModa, first of all, is a lovely wide format printer, but the cool thing is it can print on fabric. So you see all these wonderful printed items I have up behind me. That's all been printed on fabric that's on a roll, and the roll fits right down in the drawer. I'll show you that in a little bit. And the printer automatically takes that, and it will even cut the fabric to the right size so you don't even have to worry about anything. However, this is also a wide format printer that prints perfectly on paper and other things that you want to do. So this can be your one device that will fill all your printing needs, both creative and if you even need to do ledger paper, the 11 by 17, because you're an accountant and you need to print off something, you can do that too. So you could use the wide format for lots of different things. This just happens to be a big calendar. Maybe you want to print off something large like that. Or maybe your children have a school science fair project that they're wanting to do. What a great thing to be able to print on 11 by 17 instead of just 8.5 by 11. Or maybe you like to do garment sewing and you have digital patterns, and you know how you print off one piece at a, one section at a time and you tape them together. On 8.5 by 11, that can take quite a while, but on 11 by 17, doesn't take as much time. But now let's talk about the fun stuff. Let's talk about printing on fabric. You have so many different choices of things that you can do. You can do your own custom things, or you can use the items that are in the Artspira app. So there's different categories in Artspira, like this is the banner, there's wall decor, quilt labels, and things like that, lots more. And so if we look at the banner that's right here behind me, well, I guess it's up a little bit, right above my head, there you go. Let me show you where that is. So this is really neat. The graphic folks at Artspira have actually come in and they have created these templates for us. So if I choose this template, then we can see that that is the, yes, that's what I want to work with, and I can touch create. And then you can change out the photo just by touching it. So then you can touch this and then you can change it out and swap it out, and you can actually go into your own camera roll and choose a different image. And then we can come in here and you can change out the font. You can change the font, what it says, and then you can change the color as well. So that's really cool because you can make it custom just for exactly what you want to say. And then when you want to print it, all you do is say done, and then it will send it, and you just click print, and then it will send it right on over to the printer. Now we'll talk about the fabric. There was a question on whether or not it takes other fabrics. Right now, the fabric roll that comes with the machine and is compatible with the machine is 100% cotton, and it's a really nice tight weave. It's a high quality fabric, and it has a special backer on it to help it go through the machine really well. Let me show you what that looks like here real quick. I have a little piece from my puppies that are up there. So the fabric itself, when you remove the paper off the carrier sheet off the back, it's really nice and soft, but the carrier sheet is shiny, and you just peel that away. So I have some of it peeled away, and then I left some on here, and it's just a clear sheet that looks like this. And so it is special to be able to go through the printer. Now there's lots of things that you can do with your projects. So for example, if we look at the sunflower right there behind me, that sunflower is a sunflower from my in-laws' garden, and they're really happy with how that one turned out. And my mother-in-law loved sunflowers, and she's recently passed, so what a lovely gift this will be for my father-in-law, right? Well, don't you think he'll just love that? Well, let me show you how I made the companion fabric that's going around that. So the fabric that is around the outside, all I did was come in here and I went to New and go up to Printing, and then I chose a geometric pattern. You can choose from built-in designs or go to your own images, which is going to pull from your camera roll. And let's just choose this project picture that I have here and take a look. It turns it into a kaleidoscope. And so then that kaleidoscope, you can come in here and you can change the size. So then it will change how you view your kaleidoscope. And that's exactly what I did to create the fabric that goes around the sunflower. It's actually that sunflower picture, but I used that kaleidoscope and just printed it. So you have so many options. So this is just a really great roll of paper that you can put down into the printer itself. So instead of printing on fabric for your test prints, you can actually print on a roll of paper. So for example, I printed this photo out on paper so I could test it to make sure it was the right size for the actual canvas that I created. So you can do your tests right there. Or if you want to make a quick banner for Welcome Home Joey because it was his first day at his new job, you can do that so easily. Okay, so that is pretty much the PrintModa, but I do have one more thing to share with you because I thought this was really an awesome technology. Have you ever had a quilt that maybe it got a hole in it for some reason, or maybe it's an antique quilt and it needs to be repaired and you don't have the fabric anymore? Take a look right here. Look at this. I just took a copy of the fabric and I printed off a piece. So I have a match to go with the actual fabric. So you have so many creative possibilities. You can restore your heirlooms. You can create new heirlooms. But this is a fabulous, fabulous machine. It is regularly $12.99. It is on sale for only $9.99. And it comes with a starter set that has the ink and a booklet with it. And then also we are including a full roll, a 5.1 yard roll of fabric additionally with that. So you get all that for only $9.99. So that's something you're going to want to take advantage of there.